Well, good morning, everyone. This is Shankar with the Shanks Show, and Andrea is not going to be able to join us, but we will start talking about a series called The Client Avatar, which is marketing talk for basically having a profile, having a very clear idea of who your client is, and then you can make all your decisions based on that knowledge. I do have a new setup today, so if the sound is awkward or if something isn't quite right, we'll fix it tomorrow. For today, the show must go on, and I will ask you to really also, when you create that client persona, think about your needs as well. With each client persona that we create, there are three very important questions that we need to ask ourselves whether it makes sense to actually go after these clients or not. The first one is an important one that many people underestimate, and that is your level of personal fulfillment helping that target audience. It might seem at the beginning as if any money is good money, but I can tell you as a business owner, that quickly turns out to be wrong, because you just don't find fulfillment in helping a cause that you don't believe in. Give you an example. If I, as a vegan, for example, would help let's see, a slaughterhouse reach more people, more animals getting slaughtered, that would definitely not make me happy, my soul. And you could pay me as much as you want. I would not be something I would support, right? So that is definitely important, your personal fulfillment. The second one is going to be, is it actually profitable to go after that client persona? So a lot of people need help, right? But there is so much offer on the market to help them. There's so many affordable alternatives that it's just not profitable to be in that market. Think, for example, about quite frankly, online groceries, right? A lot of people have that need to do online groceries, but it is just something that is hard to be profitable in, because you have the Amazons of the world who can take care of that for you. Like within 15 minutes, you have a delivery at home, depending on where you are. Um, then let's see. What value to the marketplace does your perfect client have? Okay, how much does this market segment value your work? Are they willing to pay you a lot for your work? So it has to do with profitability, and the two are not the same. Okay, for example, is it generally accepted that you pay a lot of money to get your lawn mowed? Okay, well, not so much. However, it's I would say it's typically, especially in the residential side of things, it is typically something that people are not willing to really shell out a lot of money. However, it is a profitable activity, because depending on where you live, your cost of labor is going to be very low. And if people are efficient, I mean, they can go through your lawn, in like what would take me 2 hours, they can do that in 15 minutes. Okay, so the entrepreneur can leverage the quickness of and the labor cost and make money. Okay, so again, I'm going to repeat this. It's a combination of personal fulfillment, it's a combination of value in the marketplace and profitability. So everything we're gonna look at when we choose our target audience is kind of through that lens. So what keeps the question that you need to ask yourself is, what keeps them up at night? Okay, and I have a book here out of which I get these questions. highly the one-page marketing plan, highly advised. So the first question that you should ask yourself, okay, what keeps your perfect client awake at night? Indigestion boiling up in their esophagus, eyes open, staring at the ceiling. Okay, so that's very powerful, but that truly is, um, if you can answer that question and you also have a solution to that, then you truly are onto something. Okay, so I know that I speak a lot for healthcare and wellness professionals. That's our expertise. For instance, we help a local direct primary care physician grow a lot with membership, and also I am part owner in a chiropractic business coaching program. Okay, so I will talk from that lens. If you know that a client, a potential client, a potential patient is awake in bed at night worrying about something that I recently got, which was my yearly health review. And, it turned out COVID has really um, gotten me to do a few things that were not optimal for me. Like, I didn't exercise enough. I started drinking too many lattes. I started eating too much food that is high in sodium. So now certain levels that were perfectly fine last year are not fine this year. And that is something that personally keeps me it keeps my mind very busy. Okay, I want to get rid of that, and it basically boils down to um, eating cleaner again, working out, drinking less sugary drinks, all of those things. Now, you need to know that as a healthcare provider, and you need to really leverage that and talk about something online that addresses these things that truly keep your patient awake at night. Like, yeah, you might be able to help them as a chiropractor. You might be able to help them to have more mobility in their shoulder. But is that something that truly keeps them up at night? Unless they are a athlete or like a dancer or something where that matters to them, the answer is no. However, someone who is suffering from, say, a lot of lower back pains because of excessive weight, that is something where you as a chiropractor or as a healthcare professional can really leverage that fear of never getting rid of that, and you can offer something that is going to help. And that offer always in marketing, in new client acquisition, always make the offer, well, I shouldn't say always because there are exceptions, but um, it very often it helps to make the offer that is the entry point into your business a low priced item. Okay, like if I have to spend $50 testing the waters with someone, that is much easier for me to do, and then gain trust and gain also relatability to that provider, and then I can move on further once that initial trust is established, and I'm willing to either commit to a long-time membership, or I'm willing to pay for higher procedures that they might have in mind for me. Okay, so again, take something that is truly keeping your future patient up at night, such as, for example, overweight, lower back pain, you name it, and then speak to that and offer a solution to it, and make that solution tied to an achievable price point. Are there any questions? Please put them in the comments and in the chat. I can come back to those later and help you with that. I do help with my company. I help healthcare professionals address these things online. How can you, as a healthcare pro, talk proficiently online about what it is that you do? And I have a solution for that, because that is something that's keeping you up at night. How can I become visible online? How can I get enough influencer status so that the future patients find me online? Okay. Typically, you have to resort to collaborating with a healthcare marketing agency, which is something that I own, but it is going to be rather pricey to do that. So if you're not in a position yet where you can afford that, what you want is you want to become active yourself. However, you don't want to spend loads of time on that. And that is why you need to have a system and you need to have some guidance. And that is precisely what we have started to work on, is teach you a system where you can work with us, and we don't do it for you, but we kind of do it with you. Okay. And if you have, let's say, about 15 to 20 minutes to spare every day, then we believe that you can make an impact on your business. Now you might ask yourselves, well, how does that work? Well, go to shanks.healthcare. It is blended in here in the ticker, and then you can learn more about the program that we have. That's it for today for the Shanks Show. Again, take your future patients' worst fear, something that keeps them up at night, create an offer around it, talk about that online, how you as a healthcare provider can help with that, and also keep your personal desires in mind, your personal satisfaction of doing that, the profitability and the value in the marketplace. Okay, that's it for today. Let me know if you like my new technology here for streaming, and we'll see you tomorrow again for the Sheng Show. Bye-bye.